So I'm going to get on to the HIGH5, which at the HIGH5 Honours Board, which is of course now sponsored by HIGH5. So basically, electrolytes to energy gels, whether it's 5k or a half marathon, whatever it is, they've got you covered. And for every shout out that we give on the Honours Board, we're giving away that product as well. So please do send in your nominations for that Honours Board. That number again is +44 7564 747 914. You can email them to Paula's Run Club at momentumbroadcast.co.uk. You can send them in on socials, to the WhatsApp. You can send voice messages as well. And I'm going to add on to the Honours Board for this week. I'm going to start out with Joe and Alice. Joe and Alice we've mentioned before, but Joe pushed Alice all the way around that marathon at Kielder with no help whatsoever. And there are switchback hills, which the term kind of describes it, switchback all the way to the top. It was tough just to run up in a half marathon. I can't imagine how hard Joe had to work to push Alice to the top of that. I really hope she rang the bell at the top. They've got this really cool bell where you run through, you bang the cowbell, and you've conquered the switchbacks. I really hope she did that. But phenomenal shout out to Joe for getting around that. And yeah, well done.
That's terrible. Intrusive thoughts. I just thought of a bell when you play golf and it's a dog leg and you have to let the players know that you can play by ringing a bell. But yeah, intrusive thoughts coming through. Got nothing to do with running. Sorry. I did see, Joe and Alice, that there was a picture that she'd hung all her gels in the back of her pushchair, which was really cool with all the different distances at what stage she was going to take, and it was like just this row of energy to get around, but just very inspiring people, and just incredible people to do that. And I know, having run a bit of Kielder, I know how tough it is just to run without pushing as well.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Incredible. Good Lord. So I think you've got one more from Kielder before I give my one, haven't you?
Well, I was only just going to mention Sophie Rayworth as well. We are going to get her onto the podcast, but Sophie came up and did the half marathon because she's getting ready for an ultra in a couple of weeks, so maybe she'll come back onto the Honours Board when she's done the ultra. But she had a really cool way of celebrating and spending time with her eldest daughter, who is at university in Newcastle. She's doing medicine there, so she brought a couple of friends along and they all ran around the half marathon together. So that was another great part, just to share that community and hang out there and celebrate beautiful scenery together.
See, this is the thing that I love, is the fact that races and things like this give people an excuse to come together and see each other. And I think that was something Alan Story, who was on one of our earlier pods, and he often goes to events and he doesn't need to ring people to check if they're going. He just knows if he goes, he's going to get to see friends and people from in that community of runners. And I think that's what I love about these events, is it's an excuse to get together, whether you're running it or not, and see people, touch base and just keep in touch, which is what this... maybe I'm being a bit middle-aged here, is it gets harder to stay in touch with people the older you get, especially when you have kids or young kids. And that's why I love these events. You just go along, bring your family, and you just have a nice community to tap into. You don't have to ring everyone to go. You're going, you just know they're going.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. So the final one for the Honest Board came in from Sarah, and she might be a bit surprised by this because she wrote in about a question which we will address more on the shakeout, but I really wanted to kind of highlight her on this Honours Board for a bit of a gift from HIGH5, because she's decided to change career and go down the route of being a professional personal trainer and a nutritional coach. And I think it takes a lot of bravery to pursue something, not just something new and something different, but something just to look and go, I want to do something different. And so we want to wish you luck on your journey as a personal trainer, nutrition coach, and hopefully a bit of nutrition in the post for you will add to that journey and hopefully help you in your continued journey. But thank you, Sarah, for writing in, and we will discuss a bit more about your writing and the shakeout. But yeah, best of luck, and really excited to see how you get on.
Well done, Sarah. Well done, Joe and Alice. And yeah, well done to Sophie as well. And so just remember, this Honours Board has been sponsored by HIGH5. Thank you very much for that. They are the sports nutrition company. Basically, electrolytes to energy gels, whether it's 5K, right up to a 6-day event like Holly's just completed on the Dragon's Back. They have you covered for that. And we have that 25% discount code for you. Remember, that is Paula 25 on the high5.co.uk website, and you can go to that and check that out. That's about all we've got time for this week, Tomo. I think it's been a great chat, great inspiration to try something different.